Okay. Rupel boom, Rupel boom. Hello, hello. Going to the end of this 2023-2024 season, actually very disappointing, I'm not going to lie. Let's go into youth intake first, as we've got some new youth players. Try and get the guys in. I think it's this lad that we signed up. Yeah, the right back, Mart Tolosi. Mate. Whatever. Right back. Might never get into the first team, but 4.5 stars. You want to sign him up on a contract just in case. Transfer wise, let's have a look at the transfer history recently. Okay. Yes, so we sold quite a bit in the January transfer window. Svendrai went to Ferenc Varos for 100k. I just thought I had better strikers, more higher potential strikers. Even though he was still showing at 5 stars, he wasn't growing as quick, and that is a similar situation to I think someone that I've just dropped into the under-19s. Hang on, Martin Simunek, who's transferred. Yes, he's joining Hradek Kralov. So yeah, nice to see them back. Luther Kamalo just signed up, so we'll just leave him for a second. Our third choice goalkeeper, Ilyas Zoldesi, went for 10k, not that much. Angelov out on loan at the moment, MTK. Sipos went MTK for £100,000. And the Georgian winger has gone to Upest for a loan to the end of the season. Over here, we have that Georgian winger, who I think is 4.5 star potential. He's coming in £135,000. The young Icelandic holding midfielder. Are we developing him into a centre back? Yes, we are. He's obviously a free. Wally Young is now Willie, because I got messages saying Wally Young is a regen that pops up in every single save, or a regen name that pops up in every single save. And I went to check. He's a mod on the SI forums, it looks like. So instead of selling the player, because I don't want to sell him, we will change his name to Willie. Because why not? It's a little nickname. I was going to do it through the all-in-game editor. I was like, I can't be bothered. We'll just nickname him Willie. Just to make sure he's got a bit of uniqueness to this save. Luther Kumalo, who we signed up for very cheap, really cheap. Wasn't totally convinced about him because he low determination, but because of how inexpensive he was, we decided to gamble on it anyway. But we weren't playing him straight away. We got him out on loan, and then we're bringing him back because the strikers, I think, have been the absolute destruction of this season, really. They've imploded. They're such bottle jobs. They've messed this season up completely. I got another forward in. I was using everything in my power to get something that would spark the forwards to start scoring as good as Broz did last season. And it just isn't happening at all. Drazen Brabic came in for a lot of money, and that's a dud, that signing, but it's always going to happen. You'd like to not have dud signings this early on, but oh well, never mind. It's fine. So we even got this. So we got this lad out on loan, and you're looking at him like he's way better than anybody else in the Hungarian league. Hell yeah, he's only scored once. What, mate? Are you joking me? So there's going to have to be a complete collapse, a complete restructuring of the striking department this summer, because Probably all right. Probably would do well because his potential ability dropped. We decided to look elsewhere and give some other people a shot. Other strikers. Let's have a look. Sogsian. Just because his finishing's so shit. His composure's really good at 12, but his finishing's just terrible. Like this guy, 14 in 26. It looks all right. It's not a bad record, but the chances, man. It's all about the chances that he's been given along the way. He might stay. Bros probably stays because he's not been given that much chance this year. After last year where he essentially won as the league with how insane he was in front of goal, will give an opportunity to that South African lad that we've picked up. I think is in the under-19s because he's ineligible, I think. Yeah, he's ineligible. Can't play for more than 2 teams in a single season. Staff. Let's talk about staff. We've added 2 more coaches. Tilborg Wolford, amazing name. I think they're both Serbian, actually. There's that, and we've got a Hungarian as well. But really solid coaches, and we've also added 2 more scouts. So we're above average on everything apart from goalkeeping, coaching, and the medical side of things. Cool. Lalovic as well. Not hitting that maximum potential. So go to the shortlist. I found this Brazilian here, Jader. That's definitely French. Let's just call him Jada. And he is incredibly cheap. He's got a release clause on him. Let's have a look. For 10.5k, but actually I think we've got him for less than that. I think we got him for 9.5k. And no, I've offered a trial, but they've accepted 9.5k prior. But I withdrew and then offered a trial just to make sure we see the best of it. But it's all looking good. Like, he's a perfectionist personality, which is just, it rings massive alarm bells. So we'll try and get this done as quickly as possible. And hopefully this guy is the chosen one, the one that we really needed up front this season. And although, that being said, we'd have never been able to get him up front this season because he's 17 years old. We won't get him up front until next winter. But I'm okay to wait if he becomes something significant for this football club. Right, the game that we've chosen to play is 3rd against 4th. I'm hoping to show you some of the atrocities that's happened through this year, just in the one particular game. I genuinely, through the game against RZ, I think even playing the first team, we would have lost in the Europa Conference League first knockout round. But with the amount of games being played from the 20th, even from the, that is absolutely ludicrous how many games were played in February. That is genuinely ridiculous. Yeah, so yeah. It was a lot of games to take in, and I wanted to take as much away from our busy schedule as we possibly could. So I put like a more rotation side out. Not full rotation, but just a little bit of rotation out in the Europa Conference League. Got slapped up. In between those 2 games, we lost to Ferencváros, even though we were the better side again, and it wasn't even close. Oh my God. It's this all the time. Okay, that one's very... No, the XG for Vasas was absolutely insane. Bro, I don't know how we've lost both games against Ferencváros. That was really the end of it, but then we dropped points here. Only got, like I said, we're leaving it way too late, way too often. Dinu scored 96th minute. When he's on the pitch, we look like a different side. We look confident. without him, we look like we look completely lost. Tarilla scored. He's getting their advance forward, so he could possibly be an option. We need someone. We need someone to pick up the goals and be a lot more confident in front of it. But if I have I got anything like written down, I'm just going to check the notepad. That seems to be underneath everything. Hang on. No. Okay. So I'm just going to have a guess. There was a particular goal that I was absolutely livid about. Might have come in a draw, where the ball is come at about 6 foot height. It's blasted about 6 foot height. And my centre back, who, like, statistically, you look at all our centre backs, the centre back is probably our strongest position, yeah? Like, all across the board, we have really good centre backs. And he goes and jumps and completely misses it. They go on to score. I'm absolutely livid. Livid. Maybe it was when we faced up against one of our old players. Sorry, did I dream this? Keep your eyes out. I'm about to give up on it. Hang on. Right, okay. I know. I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes. Okay. Look at this, losing in the 91st minute to MTK. I bet we like dominated that match as well. No. That was one of the very few that we didn't dominate. Pushcats Academy at home. Drew 1-1, dominated. Look at that. No, I'm struggling here. I've got to be honest. Oh, it was the last game. Apparently it was the last game. This might be it. I think so. Barani, you remember from last season. Pretty sure it's the same guy. I'm sure this is the goal. No. I mean, that's still absolutely atrocious defending. That's a good example in itself. But I would like to see. I'm going to try this one. This one gives me good vibes. It's blasted. Blasted at such a headable height. Such a pathetic excuse, honestly. I think that's it. Like, it's such an excuse of a football club at the moment. And it's not a very good title defence whatsoever. I'm not going to be able to find this, unfortunately. But that's fine. I am done with this segment. No, we'll give this a go. One last try. See if we can find it. And if we can't, then just take my word for it. I should have written it down. But how can a Hungarian crap shithouse face? How can... It's not even Hungarian. It's Albanian. Alright, I see you. I see you. We win this 4-2. So I can't imagine... And they're attacking on the right. I would love to show you. I'm not gonna like waste any more time. Right, let's have this game. It's Vasas against Mezokovets. Oh, that's been butchered. we're going to go with Sogsian and Stepanovic up front, Kutek, Delmini, and hopefully we get to experience some of this absolutely atrocious defending and attack. I totally see why the attack is bad, because we don't have an out and out forward, an out and out clinical finisher. I get it. All right. But to see the defense struggle when there's been so much put into it, and it's clearly our strongest position. Oh, Bender's been promoted into our first team, by the way. He's wicked. The lad who looks more like an attacking midfielder, but he's actually really good as a deep lying playmaker and a Mazzalo. Oh God, Dino! With Dino around, we look way more confident. He's just trying to get Dino fit for every single game. It's absolutely impossible. If they were all like you, Dino. Dino's only got a 6 finishing. History, he scored 9, 12. I mean, Tarilla's been the big goal scorer. Of course, that's what I wanted to show you. I'm going to show you Bender after this key highlight. Whoa! Ah! It's glorious. It's glorious. Okay, so with the fact that we're so far behind Ferencváros, I think we're going to have one more episode, and that being hopefully the cup final, which we could potentially get to again, which would be a silver lining if we were able to win that competition. At least we won't go empty-handed, although I'd be absolutely fine with going empty-handed, because I don't think we deserve anything other than going empty-handed. That's how bad we've played, and that's how disappointed I've been. And from my point, we got £1.5 million to really work with. That I'm pretty sure that's guaranteed for next season. And I might just put it on one single signing, because the core of this, the entire team, have totally undersold themselves this season, underperformed. They should have been very, very close to the top, if not leading this league. And it's down to their own shitness. There you go. Their own problems. That's 7 points behind, and they've got a game in hand, so they could be 10. They could be 10 clear. With not that many to go. We're in April. That gap is not going to get closed down. I wish it was. Molverafar have got exactly the same amount of points as us. I mean, it would have to be the collapse of all monumental proportions. They've got us one more time. We could finally beat them and close the gap a little bit. But even so, we would need them to drop a lot of points in a lot of games. And they seem to be a team that find just that little bit extra. 2 1s, 3 2s, 1 0s. Let's change up the team a little bit to give some players a rest. Both midfielders, and I were able to press it. Look, Michael Bender, probably from the last time that you saw him, has changed dramatically. He's now looking like one of the better, really, really top-class players in this league, which only gives me positive vibes for the next few years with him, because the rate of growth has been absolutely exceptional. So, good on him. We playing him Mazzola support at the moment. Absolutely natural. Fine with playing midfield. So, I think he's going to be a big, big player for next season. Okay, so Willie to Lamini and Davids, won't it? South African Tarilla. There's a Uruguayan winger that we'd not be able to get until it won't be next season, but the season afterwards. But he looks like one of the players. He would obviously cost about 1.2 to 1.5 million pounds. I might have actually got. You know what? I might have actually got that deal done already. It's been a long time since last night when I recorded the last episode. I might have to check that. I might have been proactive in that move. Well done. Ionescu, he scored one really good goal this year. I'll give him that. But he's so not ready. It's stressful. It's stressful, man. The second string of midfield looks weak. Got an injury to Popov, which is the nightmarish scenario because he's developing nicely as well. Can't do anything. Just have to play without a left-hand side, really. Right-hand side. It's alright, we've only got a few more minutes left. It's strange how this season's really gone in comparison to last season because no doubt the team is far better. It's not even a little bit. It's far better than last season. Yet we looked so comfortable and dominant and positive last season, and this year, I wish there were more games like this. I really wish. This time we looked bang on it. And if we hit like Ferencváros with something like this, with the positivity and the confidence, no problem. Although that being said, look at that. They actually had more XG. So, let me get this straight. When it's a tight game, we look good. But when it's absolute pure dominance, we somehow manage to let it slip. That looked like total dominance on the key highlights, didn't it? Then I've looked at the stats, and it's confused me. Significantly confused me. Right, I want to check this Jada guy. Because if he's maximum potential, he is the guy. He is the promised person. The holy grail that we need up front. Torn hamstring, absolutely awful for Popov. Just wanted to throw some words of encouragement and support to him. Let's see it. Let's see it. 5 stars. Yes, lad. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, so it's just an insane amount of money. You just trigger that straight away. Give him a significant contract as well, so he doesn't even think. He doesn't even think about signing again for wherever he is. Let's have a check. Bahia? Yeah. So he wants 1.2 to 1.7. I'll give you 2.5, lad. How about that? A perfectionist striker that looks better than most of our strikers already. And on dirt cheap. Get on it. Easy. No questions. Sign on the dotted line. Jada. Training report. Tarilla. Change training position to be striker. Yeah. Mentally slightly going up. Okay. Just wait for confirmation on this signing. Hey! Now that is what you want to see. That could be us solving the striking problems. I fucking hope so. Jada, I need you to be good. We need something different up front. Unless one of the strikers that we've got right now suddenly turns out or figures his life out in that position. Oh, right. Until next time, see you in a bit. What it would be a cup final if we can get through Molferavar. If it's not, then we'll go for Ferencváros at home, yeah? Just to make sure we can get one victory against them this season. Sound? See you next time.